Every year, around 200 million smart TVs with LED screens are sold worldwide. To meet this enormous global demand, modern television manufacturers combine advanced technology, precision machinery, and skilled human workers on carefully organized production lines. But how are these televisions actually assembled, tested, and packaged? And how do synchronized workers and machines work together to achieve such incredible efficiency? Today, Chronicle Travels takes you inside the world of LED smart TV manufacturing. We'll show you, step by step, how a smart TV is made. The history of modern television is a story of constant innovation. In the mid-20th century, televisions were limited to black and white images. Then, during the 1960s, color TV transformed home entertainment. By the 1990s, flat-screen technology was changing the way televisions were designed, with companies such as Samsung helping drive this evolution. Then came another major breakthrough in the 2000s. The rise of LED TVs. LED stands for light-emitting diode. The technology made it possible to build thinner televisions with more vibrant colors and lower energy consumption. But TVs didn't just become thinner, they became smarter. Modern smart TVs can connect to the internet, download apps, and access platforms like YouTube and Netflix. With technologies such as 4K and 8K resolution, ultra-thin designs, and virtual assistant connectivity, today's TVs can deliver sharp images, realistic colors, and advanced connected features. The display is one of the most complex parts of the entire manufacturing process. It is made from multiple ultra-thin layers inside an ultra-clean environment. At the center is the LCD, or liquid crystal display. The panel starts with two sheets of extremely smooth, transparent glass. They are carefully aligned and sealed together, with a thin layer of liquid crystal between them. This liquid crystal controls how light passes through millions of tiny pixels, allowing the display to produce different levels of brightness and color. But the liquid crystal needs precise electronic control. That's where millions of microscopic transistors come in. They're arranged across the glass in precise rows and columns, working like tiny electronic switches. They control the light passing through individual pixels and help determine the brightness and color of each point on the screen. Next comes the color system. Every pixel is divided into 3 smaller subpixels: red, green, and blue. Manufacturers place RGB color filters over these subpixels. By adjusting the intensity of red, green, and blue, the display can produce millions of different colors, creating the vibrant and realistic images we see on modern TVs. But controlling color isn't enough. The light itself must also be controlled. That's why polarizing films are applied to the front and back of the LCD panel. These films control the direction of light as it passes through the liquid crystal. Without them, the LCD couldn't properly regulate whether light should pass through or be blocked. Together, the glass, liquid crystal, transistors, RGB filters, and polarizing films create the basic image-producing system of the display. The LCD doesn't produce its own light. It only controls the light passing through the panel. That's why the television needs another system behind it, the LED backlight. LEDs are tiny semiconductor devices that produce white light. They're manufactured in highly specialized and automated facilities, particularly in major electronics producing regions such as China, South Korea, Japan, and Taiwan. These LEDs will then be precisely integrated behind the LCD to illuminate the entire screen. Uneven lighting could create areas that appear too bright or too dark. To solve this, manufacturers use a special plastic material called plexiglass. It diffuses the LED light across the display, helping maintain consistent brightness and color from edge to edge. A white reflective sheet is also installed behind the LEDs. Instead of letting light escape toward the rear, it reflects that light forward toward the LCD, making the backlight system more efficient, completing the television's display system. But the screen still needs an electronic brain. Several circuit boards control the television's different functions, but 2 are especially important. The first is the motherboard. It acts as the TV's brain, handling tasks such as receiving antenna or cable signals, processing images and sound, and connecting to Wi-Fi. This allows the television to access streaming platforms such as Netflix and YouTube. The second is the power supply board. Its job is to distribute electrical power to the television's different systems, including the LEDs, processing circuits, and other components. Although much of the factory is automated, some assembly is still performed manually. Workers secure the circuit boards using precisely calibrated electric screwdrivers. These tools are often suspended above the workstations, reducing physical strain and worker fatigue. Next, the motherboard is fitted with electronic components such as transistors, resistors, and capacitors. Once positioned, the components are permanently attached using molten tin solder. This secures them to the board, while creating the electrical connections needed for the circuits to operate. Now the television has its electronic core, but those delicate components still need protection. The rear and side panels form the television's outer cabinet. Besides giving the TV its final shape, these panels protect the electronics inside. They are produced using high-pressure plastic injection machines. Liquid plastic is injected into specially designed molds under high pressure, where it takes the precise shape of each exterior component. This process allows manufacturers to create parts that are highly accurate, while remaining strong and lightweight. Once the cabinet is assembled, the television finally begins to look like the finished product. But before it can leave the factory, there is one crucial step left: quality control. First comes the image test. The entire screen is examined to make sure the pixels are functioning correctly and displaying colors and details as intended. Highly sensitive scanners inspect the display for defective pixels that could affect picture quality. The audio system is tested next. The speakers and sound outputs are checked for clear reproduction, distortion, or other failures. Then comes the electrical inspection. Technicians test the circuits and connections for short circuits, defective components, and other problems that could cause the television to malfunction. Only units that successfully pass these inspections are allowed to continue. After passing the image, audio, and electrical inspections, the television moves to the software installation stage. This is what transforms the assembled hardware into a fully functional smart TV. The software gives the television internet connectivity and access to applications and streaming platforms such as Netflix, YouTube, and other online services. It also manages the TV's connectivity, remote control functions, and personalization features. Once the software is installed and configured, the smart TV is ready for its final stage: packaging. A large flat-screen television needs serious protection before it can travel from the factory to a customer's home. During transportation, the TV can be exposed to shocks, vibrations, scratches, dust, and moisture. The first layer of protection is protective plastic, which helps prevent scratches on the television's exterior. The TV is then placed inside a sturdy cardboard box. The package also includes the essential accessories: the instruction manual, remote control, support stand, and power cable. Once everything is properly arranged, the package is sealed and prepared for shipment. And with that, the manufacturing journey is complete. From an empty production line to a fully assembled smart TV ready for delivery, every stage has been carefully coordinated to ensure the finished product reaches the customer safely. What appears to be a simple, ultra-thin screen in your living room is actually the result of advanced manufacturing, precision engineering, automated systems, skilled workers, extensive testing, and carefully designed packaging. If you enjoyed this journey inside a smart TV factory, leave a like and share this video with someone who finds this process fascinating, and let us know in the comments where you're watching from. Subscribe to Chronicle Travels and turn on notifications so you never miss our next adventure.